Namaste, welcome back to the Pragna channel, and you are watching AWS Cloud Real-Time Projects. And we are in season 4, and in season 4 we already finished one project. We are in the second project. And what are we doing in season 4? We are doing projects in the role of a serverless developer, which you can see here. So season 1, 2, 3, we finished Cloud Practitioner, Solutions Architect, Data Analytics, and here in season 4, Serverless Developer, we still have 8 more projects to go. All right, so let's go and do our next project without any delay. So let's click on that, which, wow, he's going at a super express speed. Oh, that person is right here. Wow, the eyes, are they glowing? Yeah, let's click on them. Hi, our company. Okay, let's see actually what is this about build apps faster with Amazon CodeWhisperer. I never heard about that one. In the Cloud Practitioner, we learned about so many services, but CodeWhisperer. Hmm. Hi, our company is onboarding developers and we want them to start building solutions using AWS services. I need them to start contributing quickly to the team. Sounds like you want a quick solution to address this. Yes, time is of the essence. We also want to make sure that these developers are using best security practices. Well, artificial intelligence can really help speed up the development process. Great. Can you share more details? On AWS, Amazon Code Whisperer can help build applications faster and securely with an AI coding companion. Hmm, interesting. How does Code Whisperer work? Code Whisperer provides code suggestions based on the code and comments that you write in your code. Interesting. Are you sure it can write useful code? Same question. The generated code is similar to how you already write code, matching your style and naming conventions. So, are you telling me I don't have to work at all? AI will do that job for me. I can sit and relax and watch movies during my office time. Wow. I don't know where this industry is going to go with AI. Code Whisperer can provide suggestions to complete a comment, and it can also provide suggestions for Bash and AWS SLI commands. Woohoo! Code Whisperer it is then. Can you demonstrate how Code Whisperer can be used? Sure, why not? This is my first time hearing that service, so if I do any mistakes or if we run into any hiccups, you know why it is. So learning objectives Cloud9 we already know, Lambda we already know, VS Code and more support. Code Whisperer. Enable Code Whisperer in IDE. Add comments and accept code suggestions based on them. Code Whisperer automatically analyzes your code and comments. Nice. So we are going to use these three services. Let's see. Let's see what it is about this particular technology. As usual, we are at the diagram. Let's click on the video concepts, and these are the video concepts that you have to go through. Again, you can get to them from, let me close this previous project windows. Instead of me showing, what I will do is there will be a pop-up right here, which will take you to that playlist where you can search on these names like Code Whisperer. Then you will get these videos. Then you can watch them. And I recommend you to watch this before going into the project. Okay, so let's look at these steps first. This solution uses this Code Whisperer to build applications faster. Code Whisperer is a general purpose machine learning powered code generator that provides code recommendations to developers in real time. As developers write code in AWS services such as Cloud9 and Lambda, Code Whisperer automatically generates suggestions based on existing code and comments. The personalized recommendations can vary in size and scope, ranging from a single line comment to fully formed functions. Code Whisperer supports multiple programming languages and multiple IDEs such as Visual Studio Code and IntelliJ. Yeah, IntelliJ is the one that I was talking in the previous project. For example, in this solution, a developer signs into the Cloud9 console and enables the Resume Auto Suggestions option to receive code suggestions in an AWS Cloud9 instance. During code development, the developer writes comments to clarify the coding process for other developers. Code Whisperer can use these comments to suggest code snippets that accomplish the desired task. So literally, this AI is going to whisper in our ears the code, huh? The developer accepts the CodeWhisperer suggestions to create a Lambda function that will create an S3 bucket and upload objects to the bucket. To deploy the Lambda function, the developer uses CodeWhisperer suggestions for Bash and AWS command line interface commands. The developer reviews the Lambda function on the console and creates a test event. The developer runs the Lambda function to create the S3 bucket and upload objects to the bucket. Developer reviews the S3 bucket and its content. To test CodeWhisperer suggestions in Lambda, the developer enables CodeWhisperer on the Lambda console and uses suggestions to update the Lambda function. Developer deploys the Lambda function to delete an object in S3 and runs the function. The developer then reviews the objects in the S3 bucket. And finally, CodeWhisperer suggestions. The developer updates the Lambda function to enable versioning on S3 bucket. Developer deploys and runs the Lambda function and then checks the bucket to ensure that versioning is enabled. Wow. We are doing a bunch of stuff, so brace yourself. Let's go to the plan. And as part of practice lab goal, we are going to use CodeWhisperer to write a Lambda function in Cloud9. Then we are going to use it to generate AWS CLI commands to deploy the Lambda function. Then we will run the Lambda function. Then we will review the objects in S3 bucket. Then CodeWhisperer in Lambda console to update the function. And as a DIY, we are going to update the Lambda function to enable versioning on S3. Then we will deploy and test the Lambda function. Interesting. Let's see how this goes. Okay, let's click on Start Lab. No files to download. Wow, we have 55 steps. As usual, don't forget to read the concept. I'm going to show you that it is your responsibility to read it. It is very important to read this concept to understand what we are doing. So don't forget that. We'll go to Cloud9. It's already created for us. We'll open it and we are going to review this and close that. Okay, that's something new. Then we are going to click on this one. Oh, this is the CodeWhisperer. Okay. And then we are going to click on this one and then it's paused. So we are going to click it to unpause it or resume it. Then we are going to go to new, create a new file, save it, then name it create bucket. Okay, let me copy that into my notepad. And then we are going to, oh, that's a folder we are going to, then we are going to add or create a file under it, which is called add buckets or add objects. And then we are going to, we are going to type Lambda function to check if the bucket with name exists. Okay, let's copy this so that we can use the same text later on. So when you write this comment, CodeWhisper, what is it is going to do? It is going to suggest us the code for us. Wow, that is nice. Be sure to add a hash at the beginning. Okay, and then it is giving more suggestions. Define the function and then line. Wow. All right. No wonder why people are afraid that this is going to replace the developers. I can see it. Then we are going to create a new file. Then this time we are going to type testing Amazon CodeWhisperer in AWS Cloud9. And then we are going to save it and we are going to name it text test.txt. And in the folder, create bucket folder. And we are going to type upload test. And then again, it is going to suggest us that code, which we will do. And it is going to suggest more code to upload it, which we placed it. And then below that, we are going to type create a new. That's it. We don't even have to finish it. Create a new what? and it is going to suggest us new type, then review object. Wow. Then we are going to, after that, we are going to review it and then choose that. Done. It created. Wow. Paste the bucket name, which we will do. Okay. And then we are going to create another file, save it again, this time as scripts that. Okay. Where do you want us to save it? Again, in the CodeWhisperer, not in the create bucket folder. Then save it. Then you are going to put a comment saying command to zip files. So previously we used to Google it. This time we don't have to Google it and go through it. This already gives us. It's the same thing. Okay, so we do that. Then it will put that code, and then we are going to write another comment. So instead of writing code, going forward, we are developers will be writing comments. Then it will give me that. Then I think I have to choose that. Then we are going to again press there. So it is going to give query role ARN Lambda deployment without even typing it. Okay. And then once we have all that, we are going to create, go into that bucket and zip it. So we are going to use those two commands and run it here. So we are going to cd to create bucket folder, and then we are going to run that zip command that it created. Got it. Once we do that, we are going to ask it AWS CLI command to upload a Lambda function file to the console. Interesting. So when you do that, it is going to give you that command. I think then we will bring that command and execute it here. Yeah, that's what I thought so. Okay, we do that. Then we'll bring this new command and we'll do that. So basically what it is doing is it is zipping those files into that zip file, whatever functions we created here, and then it is creating a Lambda function using that function name as add objects, and then it is using Python 3.10, and you also need to supply it with a role. And what are the objects you are going to add? In the add object zip file, we are telling there is a Lambda handler. And what is it? It's a zipped file. It is in here. That's what we are telling basically. Okay. So paste, copy, paste. I don't know what it is talking about, but that's fine. We'll come back. I think definitely we are going to revisit it. So once it is done, it is going to say it is successfully created it, etc. The function, and press end. And now we are going to go Lambda and check if that function got created. Yes, it got created successfully. And then you can review it. Then we are going to click on that review the code. It successfully created it, and edit it and change this time because by default it will be 3 seconds. Change it to 1 minute. Okay, that's fine. And then save. And then now we are going to test it. In order to test a Lambda, we already know that it needs a test event. So we are going to create something. Event sharing settings private, that's fine. And I don't think this takes any input. So I think we can leave it dummy. Run, succeeded. We go to S3. Now we will check that bucket. And then it should create those two files successfully for us. And And even in this, there is CodeWhisperer. So we are going to select Go Tools, select that, and then we are going to type this one, which, where are we typing this again? Because I definitely won't remember this. Return true. Okay, I hope I will remember that. Suggest code snippet, and then it is obviously going to give us that. Then review it and then press, and then we will paste our bucket name. Okay, cool. And test, not test it, review it, test it, review done, succeeded. Now if you go to S3, it should delete the txt file. So we just added a, wow, this, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. But I mean, it's nothing new. Even right now, programmers actually they Google stuff if they don't know about something. Whatever CodeWhisperer is giving us, developers usually Google it. Even experienced developers do that. So don't think like, oh, okay, people don't do it. No, they actually do it. Okay. So instead of Googling, going forward, we don't have to Google. We have CodeWhisperer to do that. Use it. But I'm just afraid going into maybe 5 years down the road, they will hire one developer and they will expect four people's work using these AI tools because they want the developer to use these AI tools and develop the code that much faster. So I mean I think it's already there in some companies, but it's not streamlined yet. It will be streamlined very much faster into the future. Trust me, it is going to happen. So that's why we need to keep ourselves updated to use the latest technologies so that we won't be left behind. All right. So there should already be an environment created for us. Huh. That's not what we should be seeing. Oh, it is here now. Okay, it is just creating it. Let it create. This can take several minutes while you wait. See best practices. Oh, there are too many best practices. I just opened it. I'm not interested in that at this moment, but let it create it. But yeah, you get it right. And again, you should keep yourself updated. It's not like 10 years ago or 15 years ago. How it was is you learn one tool and then you are set for the rest of your career. But that's not how it is right now. You never know when the company is going to bring in new technologies because every 3 years, any company, most of the companies are swapping or replacing their old technology with new technologies. So if you don't get yourself upskilled, then you are gone. You are a goner. You will be the first one to be removed from the project. So and going forward, there is going again till now we have competition between people. Now going forward, we are going to have competition with AI. That is a hard competition for us. So if you want to be not left alone, you have to keep yourself updated every day. So go check out and get certified and check out other playlists on our channel and learn as many technologies as you can. It's not going to hurt, right? For example, see, I thought I at least know most of the AWS services, but CodeWhisperer, I don't know when it came, but seriously, this is the first time I'm hearing it, CodeWhisperer. So even I am not up to date, so I should keep myself up to date. All right, let's open this. Okay. But I think to have the CodeWhisperer enabled, I don't think it is free. I am assuming it costs some money, if I'm not wrong. Okay, let's go here. Go here, resume it. Okay, now it is running. Go click on this. Okay, so we are in the folders. This is Git, I guess. There is no Git setup yet. We don't care in this particular project. Previous project, yes, but not here. Okay, now they want us to create a directory in here. You can right click new folder and they want us to name it create bucket, and under this they want us to create new file which is they want us to call add objects.py. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Now let's open it, and they want us to copy paste, not copy paste but run this. And what is it, control enter or just enter? Oops. Okay, come on. Do I have to go somewhere? Did I forget about something here enabling it? I don't think so, right? Yeah, so let's see, exists. Is it control enter and wait for it, or am I supposed to type each line? So let's see. Oh yeah, I need to go next, and it gave me this code. Yeah, I told you this is my first time, so bear with me. Okay, Lambda function to check if the bucket with the name exists. Okay, this one we need to replace it with, what was the bucket name? I forgot. Lab something something. Okay, it doesn't exist. Are we supposed to create this bucket? Well, let's create it if it doesn't exist. But they didn't show us to create the bucket, right? Isn't it supposed to exist? Or are we creating it using this one? I'm already lost. Okay, let me go. Let me go back. Yeah, I think we are using it to create the bucket if it doesn't exist. And are we sure we are going to use that? I don't know if we can use the same bucket or not. Let's go here. We will just create some random bucket. I think it doesn't matter. So let's go here, but it is not suggesting this at all. Did it? Oh, it is. All it what? It takes some time to what or no? Ah, what is this? Bucket name. Now we need to give the bucket name. Okay, this is good. Head bucket status dumps bucket exists except return status bucket does not exist. Okay, and if I don't know if it is the same code. Yeah, it's not the same code at all. Is it? It's completely using some. Okay, let's see. Let's see what it does. Okay, else create bucket. We missed that part. Try return. Check if the bucket exists, and then we are supposed to go to. But it is not even returning true. See, this is the problem. I use the same logic, but it is not giving the same code. Um, if I go back, let's see how they did it. So they did that. They got that code. I didn't get that code. Press enter, but I'm not getting it. I got some code. Okay, let me go back here. Enter. enter. Okay, yeah, it is giving me some other code. Return status code. It is, no, I don't want JSON. Okay, how about this? Import, enter. Import JSON. I don't want JSON. They didn't get JSON at all. Can you suggest me something else? Like define that function. Why am I getting that? Okay, so import Bodo. Yeah, sure. And then they are immediately getting that, but I am not getting that at all. Hmm. Let's see. It is suggesting me some other code. Lab bucket. This one. Okay, let's do it one after another. Okay, good. Okay, now it is. Yes, thank you. Now here we are going to type create a new bucket with the name. Yes, give me the code. You better give me the code. I already gave you the bucket name, you dummy. Okay, okay, I'm getting a hang of it, I guess. Right? We created it. Okay, good. Now let's go ahead and why file save? Can I not do Control S? Yeah, I did with Control S. Okay, that is good. And then we are going to create another file, or I can just click on here like new file. And here we are going to put this one, right? But it won't give me anything. It is just that code. That's it. I'm just saving it. I'm not Control S and saving it under create bucket. And the name is going to be test.txt. I think pretty much that's it about it. And then we are going to go back to this one, and then we are going to upload that file. Once we create that, we are going to upload this file, dummy file we created after creating the bucket. Oh, isn't this supposed to go under else? I mean, are we supposed to add it? I thought it. No, that's fine. I don't. Now it's going to create it, and then we are going to say hash upload test dot txt to the new bucket. Give me the code. Come on. S3 upload text.txt. Okay, that works for me. Okay, we expected that. Once we finish that, what we are going to say? Create a new object in the new bucket. Okay, give me the code. S3 put, and the bucket name is that, and that one. Okay, what is this? Upload file, put object. Why do we do two things? It's the same. Oh, it's a new object. It is not the same. Bucket key. No. Create a new object in the new bucket. Put object, but it didn't give me all this. We need body as well. You cheater. Okay, so let's go ahead and give this, what is the name? New object. And then let's go copy body. Will you suggest me? No, it's not suggesting it. It's not as smart, I guess. And the body we want to give, this is a new object. I think at this point I just feel like, yeah, leave it to me. I will code it. I don't want you. Once that is done, again new file, then save it as a script. Let's go ahead. First save this one. Let's go click new file and save it. And this will be in here and we will name it scripts.py. And this we are just going to use, remember, to generate those commands so that we can zip and etc. So we got that command, which is good. And once that is done, we are going to write another one of this and click enter so that we are going to get this one. Okay, we got I think, yeah, I think we got both our commands. I assume that's the command. Yes. Oh, they have query. Yeah, it only gave half the command. So how will I get complete command? Okay, let's try that. Okay, it is also suggesting after that options actually. Press enter. Yes. Now the final one, before going into that, let's go here. Let's go to the create bucket folder. And here we are going to run our this one. We are going to make a zip out of these two files. That's what this command is doing, right? It is zipping these two and putting in this one. So let's enter. It is done. Once that is done, we are going to use this one. We are going to query that, I guess, name, paste it, then it will give us a name of the IAM role, which is this. So let's copy that. We are going to use it in the next command, which will be this one. Okay, not that, bro, just wait. What are we telling? Give me a AWS CLI command to upload a Lambda function file to the console. What happened? Because you have this, you don't want to give it? Wow. Okay. It wrote this big one, and instead of this, we are going to put that. So what is this doing? It is creating a function called add objects using Python 3.10 using this role and the handler in the add objects, whatever we have at this one. And then it is we are giving it a zip file, and the zip file is this one, add objects, which is what we have there, right? Big command, it generated it in for us, otherwise we would have to Google and find it multiple times. Paste it, enter. So this should create a Lambda function. I mean, it is successful, right? I don't see any failure. So thank you, CodeWhisperer. You made me learn few things that I didn't know till now. Anyways, if you go to S3 bucket, we should have that bucket created. No, did we even run it? I don't think we ever ran it. We ever ran that code that we wrote. This one. Okay, that's okay. I guess we'll do it in from the Lambda. Now let's go to Lambda. We have our Lambda created successfully, right? 42 seconds ago, and our code is looking nice and good, but I think this won't run. The reason being, this has to, I don't know if I have permissions here. Yeah, I have. It's not intended properly. This has to be intended under else. And let's go to configuration. We need to change this one. Change this to 1 minute. It won't run for 1 minute, but we never know. And let's go to code. And I think this is our test file. And this is our code, which is looking good. Click on test. Create a dummy. It doesn't take any input, so you can just run it. So let's run test. Let's hope everything was fine. Everything is, and response is looking like false, which means it should create the bucket and put the files in this. You can see that. Success. Now they asked us to add another logic to this particular code wherein we have to delete if the bucket name exists, then we are going to not print bucket exists. Oh, are we not printing it? That's funny. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's print that. Oops. What is this? I don't know. It gave me some code. All I want to do is print. Yeah. Oh, it is doing all that. I don't want all that. Just print that. Get done with it. And then what we are going to do is ask it delete an object from lab bucket in Lambda bucket before, oh sorry, Lambda bucket. Okay, now let's see what it is going to suggest us. I already gave you the bucket name, dummy. Okay, so what we are doing is we are deleting that particular file from this bucket. That's it. Save. And what is this complaining about? Oh, this I thought I moved you guys. Okay, now let's. Oh, did I make changes here? Never mind. Let's let's copy them here. Okay, now let's go here and repeat the same process, but instead let's use tools, Amazon CodeWhisperer code suggestions, and I will repeat the same thing again here. I think this should suggest me that print command if it is smart enough. Come on. No? Isn't that how they did it? Okay, here we go. We chose that. Okay, first we have to type it, then go and suggest. Okay. Okay, that is double work for me, but that's fine. So okay, there is nothing for it to suggest. I want to print that command though. It's okay, I'll just copy paste it, I guess. Sometimes we cannot trust. Okay, we have it. Now we have to go to tools. Okay, it suggested me that. Nice. Oops, what happened? Oh, I need to copy paste it. Oh, it gave me a. Okay, what is happening here? Suggests. Okay, I cannot copy that. Review. Press. I'm pressing it. Enter. Okay, it's always enter. Copy this. Paste it. I think this is not lambda.txt. I think this is des.txt. So now we have that file. So after we deploy it and test it, it should remove that. I think that's what they are telling us at least. Okay. If I refresh this, it should have gone. I think pretty much that's about it. So the whole point of this lab is to learn about CodeWhisperer. I think we got a hold of it. Don't you think so? Now they want us to update the Lambda function to enable versioning on the S3 bucket created in the lab. Deploy and test the Lambda function. Okay, this is going to be hard for us. Okay, once the bucket is created, what we are going to do is we have CodeWhisperer. What? Oh, that's the status. Never mind. Versioning configuration status. Status what? 200. I never use this, by the way. Okay, so bucket versioning. What else they want us to do? Okay, deploy and test it. That's it. Okay, obviously we'll get an error. An error occurred while calling the operation. The XML you provided was not well formed or did not validate. Okay, let's see. You CodeWhisperer cheater. Okay, again, I think this is not the proper way to do it, I guess. Can I ask for suggestions? Okay, it is giving me all that. Nope. S3 put bucket versioning configuration status. I don't know what that is. I enabled versioning all the time using the tool. Oh, yeah, status should be enabled. Never mind. I think that's what we are missing. Okay. See, a single word can do wonders. It won't show much here, but if I go to properties, bucket versioning, you can see it's enabled. I think pretty much that's about it. And they want us our function name, right? That's what they are asking to validate. Yeah. Again, this has to be another green. Yes, you did it. You built an application using CodeWhisperer. Now return to. I don't know how. I don't know if I will be comfortable using AI. So far, I was a lone warrior. I do my stuff, I code my stuff, and etc. But taking help of an AI, I don't know if I will. I feel like it is going to stop me being productive. There will be people out there who uses, I guess, AI excellently, but I don't think I am one of them. All right, let's click on this person. This is excellent. CodeWhisperer can reduce our development time by more than. See, this is the problem. Going forward, they are going to reduce the staff. If there is 4 people is needed, they will hire 2 people, and they will tell us to use this AI and finish it and be double productive, I guess. What are these? Are these like, I don't know. Let's see what they are. They look like big screens. Okay, I think I enjoyed it, even though integrating AI and etc. Where are my fireworks? I think it's, oh yeah, I I didn't get to see the fireworks, but that's okay. It's time for feedback, and you know what to do. Go ahead, smash that like, comment, subscribe button, and I know it just takes 10 to 20 seconds, but leave a comment, or maybe a minute, but leave a comment whether you like this project, are you going to use this, or tell me about your feelings on AI, because throughout the video I was bantering about AI and etc. Let me know your views. So I expect you guys to comment. One person, one comment, one like. All right, please do that so that it will help with the YouTube algorithm. You know how it works, right? The more activity on a particular video, when somebody searches for AWS projects, if our videos have more activity, then it will push our video to top one, which is what I am expecting to. So go ahead, do that. Oh no, some villain came. Amazon CodeWhisperer integrates with popular development tools such as GitHub and AWS Code Commit. Huh? I don't know. They are not GitHub. What is there to for maybe? I don't know. Let's see. You can use them for multiple IDEs, Visual Studio. Yeah, I don't see any Git. Use with AWS services. Yeah, I don't see what. they can use this with um, Git. Let's see. Commit? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe false. Yeah, it's true. I don't know what I checked here then. Nowhere it mentioned about that, but we never know. Which aspect of software development does Amazon CodeWhisperer help developers perform? Write code? How about writing code? I think it's writing code, right? Or reviewing code. Yeah. I was minding my own business and some demon robot came and attacked me. But that's when it's time for zapping some drones. Wow, I don't see any drones here. Where are you? That's an orange one. I don't want to zap an orange one yet. What? We don't have any blue ones? Oh, where are they? Oh, they are here. Now I see them. Which programming languages does support? This looks nice. It has Python, so everything supports Python. Whisperer makes a suggestion by using the relevant cloud services and public software libraries for the desired functionality. Sure. Oh, we got one code Whisperer card. Turn this side, turn this side, turn this side. You disrespecting me. How does the security analysis feature of CodeWhisperer help developers? Hmm. It's talking about security analysis, so that has to be vulnerabilities, right? Not errors. Then how is that security? Yeah, come on. I cannot shoot you. Why? That's weird. Redshift Spectrum resides on dedicated Redshift servers that are independent of a user's cluster. I think it's false. Yeah. Oh, it's true. Never mind. Okay, I think looks like we are out of um, Code Whisperer questions. Let's see if we can at least zap a orange one successfully this time. Because last time we didn't. Ah, what? What did it just do? I think let's hope we have enough cards to do this. Last time we didn't had one card, glue catalog. Let's hope we have all the cards so that I can show you how to do. Yes, we have all the cards. Build a simple serverless backend solution for a mobile application. Okay, mobile client. Mm, Obviously, the entry point is going to be API gateway, and okay, we have DynamoDB. Usually, the DynamoDB will be at the end because that's the database. And I think what is this Cognito will be somewhere here. You will use it to do the authentication. API gateway will be here. Lambda will be here. And where is the, yeah, is it this? No, it's not this one. This one. So let's see what is the hint. NoSQL database, a compute API. Yep, that's about it. So this is how they are. What? Why? Sign up and authentication to mobile. Yeah, that is Cognito. Fully managed service that maintains developer. Yeah. Oh, this is not in place. No, this is DynamoDB, right? Yeah, this is DynamoDB. Yeah, see, this is a problem. Sometimes, for some reason, no SQL database, and that's the DynamoDB, and that's what I used. Yeah, there is some problem with how they did this. Yeah, see, this is Cognito, and this is Cognito, if I'm not wrong. Add user sign up. Yes, and this is compute, right? Pay only for the, yeah, and this is no SQL database. I don't know. Sometimes it throws this kind of weird errors. I don't know what it is expecting. There is no other database service, or yeah, it's Lambda function, API gateway, DynamoDB, Cognito. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just exit this one. But you get the idea. Okay, I think that's about it. I will end it here. Thank you for your time. I hope you found this helpful, because I did. At least I get an insight into CodeWhisperer, and don't forget to share your views on the AI in the comment section. Thank you very much. Have a great day. See you in the next video. Peace out.